In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on March 17, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Norfolk State versus Baylor. Baylor will be the first number 1 seed to take the court in the 2022 Big Dance when they take on number 16 seed Norfolk State today. Baylor dipped to ranking number 4 in the nation after holding the number 1 spot for the early portion of the season, but they are still a clear tourney favorite and well deserving of their number 1 seed. Norfolk State won their way into the tourney by virtue of winning the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference tournament, earning the right to try to become the second ever number 16 seed to upset a number 1 seed. The Norfolk State Spartans are 24-6 this season and have won 6 games in a row. Norfolk State defeated Coppin State by a score of 72-57 in the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference tournament final. Norfolk State shot 48% from the field and made 11 three-pointers in the win. Norfolk State is shooting 46.6% on field goals, 69.8% on free throws, and 34.8% on three-pointers. The Baylor Bears are 26-6 this season and have won 5 of their last 6 games. Baylor is coming off of a loss to Oklahoma by a score of 72-67 in the quarterfinals of the Big 12 tournament. Baylor allowed Oklahoma to shoot 51% from the field and gave up 11 made three-pointers in the loss. Baylor is shooting 46.4% on field goals, 69.8% on free throws, and 34.6% on three-pointers. Norfolk State is 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 Thursday games and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games. The under is 19-7 in Norfolk State's last 26 neutral site games. Baylor is 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 NCAA tournament games and 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 Thursday games. The over is 4-0 in Baylor's last 4 Thursday games. The Spartans are unlikely to seriously threaten an upset here, but own very respectable metrics for a 16 seed and have been excellent against the spread throughout the year. Norfolk State was stellar on the defensive end all season, ranking 16th nationally with a 45.2 effective field goal percentage allowed, and has decent size and strength in the post for a number 16 seed, with Bankston proving himself to be a capable big man. With Baylor relying so heavily on the top 6 in its shortened rotation, it wouldn't be a surprise to see the Bears take their foot off the gas earlier than normal with a potentially scary matchup against North Carolina or Marquette waiting 2 days later. This isn't quite the same Baylor team we saw absolutely destroy teams in the non-conference, and the Spartans have the defense to keep it close, so Norfolk State to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The reason Norfolk State won't be able to seriously challenge an upset is due to the lack of offense, as the Spartans only posted a 51.5 effective field goal percentage even while dismantling the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. Baylor's swarming defense still has plenty of strengths, including ranking 16th nationally in turnover rate, and that will be trouble for a Spartans team that was sloppy with the ball. Both teams rank right around the national average in terms of adjusted tempo, and again, it wouldn't be a surprise to see Baylor milk the clock more throughout the second half as it hopes to be rested for the second round. Norfolk State was held under 60 points in the 3 games it played against major conference opponents early in the year, but the Spartans' defense can at least slow down Baylor enough to hit this under. So under the projected total is our full game total pick. Longwood versus Tennessee. This Thursday, the Longwood Lancers will take on the Tennessee Volunteers in the first round of the NCAA tournament. This game will be played inside Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. The Volunteers were able to lock up the number 3 seed in the South region, and Longwood received the number 14 seed. Tennessee has failed to cover each of its last 5 played in the NCAA tournament. This will be the inaugural NCAA tournament game for Longwood, and the Lancers have covered the spread in each of their last 4 games and in each of the last 6 when playing against a team that has a winning record straight up. Longwood holds opponents to an average of 65 points per game and just 31.4% shooting from behind the three-point line, which will make it more difficult for Tennessee to stretch its lead and cover such a large double-digit spread. It seems whenever the NCAA tournament comes around, Tennessee always struggles, and it's going to be no different in this game. Look for Longwood to find some offensive success against the Volunteers' defense, and it's going to be enough to keep them in this game. So Longwood to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. According to KenPom, the Longwood Lancers have the 236th lowest adjusted tempo rating in the country. They will get the ball on offense and take their time bringing it up the court. They will patiently wait for the open shot each possession and try to limit the number of offensive possessions that the Volunteers will have. I also see the Tennessee Volunteers making it extremely difficult for the Longwood Lancers to score throughout this game. According to KenPom, they have the third most efficient defense in the country. They will smother the Lancers and build a lead towards the end of the game. I also see some nerves being involved, as this is going to be the first NCAA game for a lot of these players. Longwood has seen the total finish under in 6 of the last 8 games that the Lancers have played against a team with a winning percentage above .600, and in 9 of the last 14 games Longwood has played at a neutral site. Tennessee's defense holds opponents to 63 points per game and 40.5% shooting, and the Volunteers are scoring an average of 74 points per game and have the 250th best field goal percentage at just 42.9%. Both teams will struggle to score to start this game, and the total will stay under. So under the projected total is our full game total pick. Indiana versus St. Mary's. The number 12 Indiana Hoosiers meet with the number 5 St. Mary's Gales in the first round of the NCAA tournament tonight in Portland. The Hoosiers tallied a 21-13 record and defeated Wyoming tonight. The Gales went 25-7 and posted a 12-3 record in conference action. The Hoosiers are 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games overall and are 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games following an against the spread win. The Hoosiers are also 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games as an underdog. The Gales are 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 NCAA tournament games and are 2-6-1 against the spread in their last 9 neutral site games. The Gales are 1-4-1 against the spread in their last 6 neutral site games as a favorite. Despite an uneven end to the regular season, this Indiana team has shown flashes of getting to the next level. The dynamic Jackson Davis will be the best player on the court on Thursday. Look for him to propel the Hoosiers' offense and grind out points against a tough Gales defense. The Indiana defense allows just 39% from the field and will stifle a limited St. Mary's offense that averages less than 70 points per game. Indiana is surging of late, going 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games, while the Gales have struggled as a favorite away from home, going 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 neutral site games as a favorite. St. Mary's is a solid team. However, this is an offense that can struggle at times, and I think is going to have issues putting points up on the board against a very good Indiana defense. Indiana has been playing some of its best basketball of the season as of late, which includes wins against Michigan and Illinois in the Big Ten Championship. And as I think Trace Jackson Davis will be able to carry the Indiana offense in this one, I like the Hoosiers to get the upset win here, as St. Mary's isn't really intimidating in this matchup. So Indiana to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Indiana doesn't play particularly fast, ranked 187th in KenPom adjusted tempo, while the Gales rank among the slowest teams in the nation at 338th. Expect a slow pace of play on Thursday as both teams look to grind out possessions. Both of these defenses have been excellent all season, with St. Mary's holding teams below 60 points per game and Indiana limiting opposing shooters to just 39% from the field. The under is 4-2 in Indiana's last 6 games and 7-1 in St. Mary's last 8 NCAA tournament games. It will be tough sledding for both offenses. Scoring will be at a premium in this one. The Hoosiers were involved in a low-scoring game against Wyoming on Tuesday. Indiana has scored 66 or fewer points in 4 out of their last 6 games, and defensively they continue to thrive, allowing an average of 67 points in their last 4 bouts. In addition, St. Mary's will go deep into the shot clock and play at a slow pace. They rank 338th in DI in adjusted tempo and are often involved in low-scoring games as a result. The Gales even held Gonzaga to 57 points earlier this season, so under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.